won't believe what just happened. This is the story of how the world's biggest YouTuber, MrBeast, went head-to-head with the world's greatest football legend, Cristiano Ronaldo, in a challenge that nobody saw coming. It all started with a simple, audacious message from MrBeast. He tweeted, "Ronaldo, if I beat you in a challenge, you have to give me your favorite trophy." The world held its breath. How would the king of football react? Ronaldo simply smiled. No anger, just pure, unshakable confidence. He replied, "Deal. But if I win, your next video will be about me." And just like that, the internet exploded. Millions of fans instantly took sides. Team Ronaldo versus Team MrBeast. The stage was set in a massive stadium filled with cameras, drones, dazzling lights, and a crowd roaring with anticipation. The ultimate clash of titans was about to begin. First up, Challenge 1, the accuracy test. The goal was simple. MrBeast had to hit a series of targets placed inside the goal. Ronaldo stood on the sidelines, watching calmly with his arms folded. MrBeast took his first shot and missed. His second shot, just wide. The pressure was on. For his third attempt, he took a deep breath, focused, and finally hit one. The crowd went wild. MrBeast wasn't going down without a fight. Then it was Ronaldo's turn. He stepped up to the ball, took one look at the goal, and boom! He hit the smallest, most difficult target like it was nothing. The stadium erupted. MrBeast just laughed and shook his head, shouting, "I just remembered, you're not human." Score after the first round, Ronaldo 1, MrBeast 0. Next, Challenge 2, the speed race, a straight sprint across the entire length of the football field. This was pure athleticism. The starting gun fired and MrBeast shot off the line, giving it everything he had. He was surprisingly fast, but then Ronaldo turned on beast mode. He didn't just run. He seemed to fly across the grass, his powerful strides eating up the distance in seconds. He crossed the finish line with a confident smile, barely breaking a sweat. MrBeast collapsed onto the grass behind him, completely out of breath, and yelled. This guy came with the DLC pack. The score was now Ronaldo 2, MrBeast 0. It looked like it was all over for the YouTube king, but then came the final challenge, penalty, pressure, and this time the tables were turned in a dramatic twist. MrBeast would be the one shooting the penalties, and Cristiano Ronaldo himself would be the goalkeeper. Rule was simple but intense. If MrBeast could score just 2 goals, he would win the entire challenge and take home Ronaldo's trophy. The first penalty, MrBeast stepped up, the weight of the world on his shoulders. He kicked, and Ronaldo jumped the wrong way. Goal! The stadium went absolutely crazy. The score was now 2-1. One more goal and MrBeast would make history. For the second penalty, a complete silence fell over the stadium. MrBeast ran up to the ball. He shot, and this time Ronaldo read it perfectly. He flew through the air, stretched his hand out, and saved it. An incredible save. It all came down to the final penalty. Everything was on the line. As MrBeast placed the ball on the spot, he whispered to himself, "This is for my subscribers." He took his run up and shot with all his power. But Ronaldo didn't move an inch. He just stood there. The ball rocketed past him, heading straight for the net. And then, CLANG, it hit the post and bounced out. The crowd erupted. Ronaldo had won. He walked over to a disappointed MrBeast, put a hand on his shoulder, and said something truly legendary. "You didn't lose. You just challenged the wrong guy." But then something happened that no one expected. Ronaldo picked up his trophy, handed it to MrBeast, and said, "But you get this anyway, because you had the courage to face me." MrBeast looked up, a huge smile on his face, and replied, "And my next video will be about the legend, Cristiano Ronaldo." The internet went wild. There was no drama, no hate, just pure respect between the goats in their own fields. And that is how Ronaldo versus MrBeast ended, not with a rivalry, but by making history. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more epic stories.